New Dark Magician, new Blue Eyes, we have the heroes and the rivals. 12 brand new cards for everybody. Make sure you guys smash the link crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out more. I think this is probably the most interesting of the entire Chronicles here. Everybody actually got new boss monsters, and you also do get to see how the overframes work. We did get a little bit of a preview for this, but these cards are truly some of the most gorgeous that I have seen, and these are such a game changer to the game. So remakes of each protagonist boss monster, and yes, that is Dark Magician coming up front and center. Such a great card. So Dark Magician, the Pharaoh's Servant, is going to be a dark spellcast with 2,500 attack and 2,100 defense. You can only use the first and second effects and third effects of this card's name once per turn and only once. Okay, so you can use one of the second and third effects of this card's name once per turn, only once a turn. So this card name becomes Dark Magician while on the field or in the graveyard. Pretty standard. We can reveal a spell card in the hand as well as summon this card from your hand, and then you can set a spell and trap card that mentions Dark Magician from your deck. About time that we are getting actual value on this. In quick effect, you can discard a spell card to destroy all spell and trap cards your opponent controls. It kind of stinks you can only do second and third effect of this card's name once per turn, but sure, man. I think this card's very good. And then we have Stardust Dragon, Victim's Sanctuary. This actually is probably one of the coolest parts of this. So this is 25,000, one tuner plus a non-tuner. You can only use the first and second effects of this card's name once per turn. Also, you cannot activate them in the same chain. Yes, they had to be a little bit restrictive. When your opponent activates a card or effect in response to the activation of your card or effect, quick effect contribute this card, negate that effect, and if you do, destroy that card. And if your monster or monsters was tributed during this turn, quick effect banish this card from your graveyard, especially when to start a synchro from your extra deck. Yes, this does not unfortunately correctly summon the monster, but this card is very, very strong. And then we have favorite hero, Shining Flare Wingman. This card is always treated as an elemental hero card, and it is, of course, 25/21. It's a fusion monster plus a face-up monster on the field. I just realized that's a super poly target, too. Okay, so this card is always treated as an elemental hero. If this card is special summoned from the extra deck, you can shuffle 5 monsters from your graveyard into the deck, and then draw 2 cards. And if you do, this card gains 1,000 attack. That is amazing. If this card destroys a monster by battle, inflict damage to your opponent equal to that monster's original attack. Yeah, I am honestly all about that. This card feels very, very, very strong. And then we also have the number 39, Utopia, the Envoy of Light. It's going to be a 25/2000, and it's going to be 2 level 4s to make it. So this cannot be destroyed by battle except with a number monster. Finally! He gets to retain the effect that we've been so afraid to put on number monsters. We can quick effect detach material from this card, target 1 monster your opponent controls. The first time it would be destroyed by a battle card effect, this turn it is not. When the second attack of this card is declared, you can make this card gain 2,500 attack, and if you do, it gains this effect. When this card destroys one monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, you can special summon it to your field. I don't know why Utopia just suddenly needed that clause, but say no more. And then we have Odd Eyes, Pendulum Dragon of the 4 Heavenly Dragons. So, I mean, we're going to see more of these. So, this is going to be a pendulum scale for level 7, 25/2000. So, you can only use the pendulum effect of this card's name once per turn. During your main phase, you destroy this card, and if you do, add a pendulum monster with 1,500 less attack from your deck to your hand, also for the rest of this turn. Unless you pendulum summon after this card resolves, you cannot activate monster effects on the field. Okay. You can only use the second effect of this card's name once per turn for the monster effect. So this pendulum summon card gains these effects. Gains attack equal to the difference between the pendulum scales of the 2 cards in your pendulum zone times 300. Oh boy, okay. Any battle damage your opponent takes from battle involving this card becomes doubled. And if this card in the monster zone is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can add it to your hand. Then if it was destroyed by your opponent, you can special summon it. I mean, it just re-pops back out. Like, say no more. Like, that's really good. then we have Decode Talker integration, you know? That's actually a really sick art. Now that I actually look like the flat for that, that looks good. So it is going to have the standard Decode link arrows. 2+ effect monsters to make it. You can only use the second effect this card's name once per turn. This card in the extra monster zone gains 500 attack for each link or each other link monster on the field and in the graveyards. Also, your opponent cannot target it with card effects. Quick effect, contribute 1 monster's card points to send a Cyberse monster from your extra deck to the graveyard. Also, this card can make up to 2 attacks on monsters during each battle phase. Finally, we have a boss monster that actually can attack over things. That's super strong. Now, the other side of this is very interesting choices here for the rivals. So this is going to be Blue Eyes White Dragon, the White Phantom Beast. And evidently this isn't part of the Phantom Beast archetype, before somebody asks. It is a level 8 with 3,000 attack, 2,500 defense. Now, when this card is added from the deck to the hand, or your monsters are destroyed by battle, you can reveal this card in your hand, so summon it. So I can search for this off Melody, finally. I finally have a good Melody target. If this card is special from the hand or deck, and destroy all monsters your opponent controls. Also, you can only attack with Blue Eyes monsters this turn. Okay, sure. When a card or effect is activated that targets this card on the field, quick effect, discard 1 card to negate that effect. That's fine. I don't really see a downside to this. And then we have Crimson Dragon Quetzacoatl. Oh my gosh, I didn't know this was our rivals card, but sure. It's a tuner plus a non-tuner to make it, and of course it's going to be level 12. You can only use this card's name's first and third effects this card's name once per turn. On Synchro Summon, you can source summon as many Dragon Synchro monsters from your graveyard as possible, also you cannot source them for the rest of this turn. I mean, did we need that? Gain stack equal to the total original attack of all other synchro monsters you control. If one activates a monster effect quick effect, you can return 1 other dragon synchro you control to the extra deck, and if you negate that activation. I mean, if I can do a lot of synchro summoning with this seems pretty good. Oh, wow. 3 machine monsters with 2,100 or more attack. Well, that's generic. Okay. Must be fusion summon. You can only use the first effect of this card's name once per turn. So, if you control this fusion summon card using only light monsters, you can pay 4,000 light points to add a limited removal from your deck to your hand. Sure. If this card inflicts attacks defense with this monster, you get to inflict piercing damage to your opponent. And this card whose current attack is higher than its original attack can make a second and third attack during each battle. Oh, that's so good. I love that. Neo Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, Photon Howling. Oh my gosh, this is such a beautiful card, man. I like this. So this is going to be 3 level 8 monsters. We can also exceed summon this card by using a rank up or a rank 8 exceed monster you control. On exceed summon, you can take a photon monster from your deck and either special summon it in defense position or attach it to this card as material. Why not? Quick effect, detach 3 materials from this card, tribute 1 other exceed monster, and if you do, negate the effects of all face-up cards currently on the field till the end of this turn. I mean, okay. Oh, hey. The Starving Venom, Dragon of the 4 Heavenly Dragons. This pretty much tells me that the other 2 are going to be getting support along the way here. So it's 2 dark monsters on the field. This card is always treated as a Predaplant card, and you can only use the first and second effects of this card's name once per turn. If this card is special summoned, you can target 1 other face-up monster on the field, change its attack to 0, negate its effects. Also, its attribute becomes dark. Okay. When your opponent activates a card or effect, quick effect, you can fusion summon a dark fusion monster from your extra deck using dark monsters on the field, including this card. I mean, okay. I see no problem in that. That's pretty good. And then we have the Borreload Liberator Dragon. Hello? That's really, really cool. So, of course, it is going to be a link for 3+ effect monsters. Now, you can always summon Borreload Liberator Dragon once per turn. Once per turn during the battle phase, quick effect, you can place 1 monster your opponent controls in a zone that this card points to and take control of it. Your opponent can activate cards or effects in response to this card's activation. Well, that's pretty good for Dragon Link. And then once you're chained, if this card is in your graveyard, quick effect can target 1 monster you control, destroy and if you use special summon this card. That's really good. I mean, free take control of something that during this training, place 1 monster your opponent controls in a zone that this card points to and take control of it. Based on this wording, does this target? Because if not, this is actually a pretty interesting card. to say the least. I actually am kind of excited for these. All of these cards are really, really strong. But who is your favorite out of this? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. I'll see your beautiful faces back there, nigga. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.